Go2tv.square.
Content, information, and opinions expressed during the related show are those of the show personalities and guest alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
Welcome, live from the AMP Media Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. Hosts Dawn and Freddy S. Take it up a notch to make your evening a bit spicier. More laughs and just some added evening fun. It's the Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours, coming to your radio waves on True Oldies VCMG Live. If you want to join us on the show or to share a thought or idea, give us a call at 866-224-5422. Hey, and win tickets to a live broadcast of the show.
Welcome to After Hours. You gotta whisper After Hours.
I don't know. I feel like it's midnight.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, what a long freaking day. I can't believe we are doing an After Hours special tonight because I wanted to talk about a couple of things that we're working on. But my goodness gracious, this was crazy.
I thought back to today, and it actually started with me at the dentist. That's how long today has been.
That was yesterday.
That was today.
That was today?
That was this morning.
And you went to the dentist again? Twice in 2 days?
Yes. How crazy is that? It's been, I don't know. You went out for a walk. We had a green screen wall up here. Denise walks in and she says, oh no, I don't want a green screen. And I said, it's not green. She goes, I don't look good on green. And we said, but you're not going to be green. She goes, I don't understand how it works. So can we just take it down? So the whole wall had to come down.
Is that why the wall disappeared?
Yes. She
the
didn't
wall
understand.
Disappeared.
New
you
chairs
had shows
got set.
after shows after shows.
I know.
And shows got started late. The radio station's complaining because we got off late. It's just like craziness.
But I don't even know. We've been in production with Gia's show for 3 days.
Are we done with this?
I think so. She was going to call you, so we'll find out. My eye is still twitching. I don't know what to tell you.
Anyway, welcome to After Hours. We catch up. We catch our breath.
Doing this.
Hi,
how are you? So nice to see you.
I haven't seen you, and then I had a meeting on top of meetings and everything. I left Red in charge, and then the train came off the tracks tonight.
And you know why? Because you made up a story that the crew wanted me to sit down. I was in their way, and they all told me that did not happen.
It did happen. Oh,
They've all denied it.
They are all deniers.
They've all denied
They're
saying
all afraid of you.
Anything. They said, we didn't say that. Grace said, I didn't say that.
Yes,
G-Man
they
said,
did.
oh no, I
Yes,
didn't say that.
they
Josh said, why are
said
you
it
sitting down?
With their eyes.
And which means they didn't say it.
They did.
And
with
then
their
they
eyes.
came back and asked me if I could please come out and help them.
No, Josh did, because
Yes.
Josh is like a sponge. I gotta tell her to come back out. I said, what is wrong with you? Man up. Because you were in the way. They couldn't move you. You were serving wine to some of the hosts.
Oh my gosh, you know what happened?
And you served it all over the
Do you know what
table.
happened today? Denise walks in with her guests and she says, oh, well, last time there was wine. Can we have wine in between taking down 3 green screens, moving the chairs up here for the next show, resetting the set, running wires, setting up a massage chiropractic table? She says, can I have some wine? So after they set everything and we do everything, it looks nice and nice, as you would say. I open a bottle of wine and I start pouring it. Well, the wine falls over.
I saw that. I
Now,
had
what
to go get
happened is
napkins.
earlier in the day, someone had asked us to create a commercial for a school.
And the instructions
So
were
I
on the
wrote
napkin?
all of my notes for the proposal on the napkin. And you know what happened?
You wet it all
I
with
cleaned the
oil.
wine up with the napkin.
Did you see me trying to read it?
There.
I couldn't read
And
it.
there went all of my notes on what I had to send out for the commercial proposal. Only, but it's
And
all
then she
good.
says it's me. Anyway, this portion of the show is brought to you by Super Patch, which is the original reason I wanted to come on tonight was to talk about the Super Patch.
Oh, look at you, keep going.
What is the name of the
Website?
Yes.
Boca, B-O-C-A .superpatch.com.
Are you sure?
100%.
Boca.superpatch.com.
You can go in, you can order, you can look around the site, you can buy them, you can subscribe to it, whatever you want to do.
So I'm telling you, go to that website, check out the material that's there. I put on 4 patches today, and I'm like on high octane.
I have on 3. I put on the Peace Patch, the Calm Patch, and I have to tell you, I probably need another one. No, it was good, because if I put on another one, she said only 1 is enough, but that's how crazy things have been that I I even went outside today. And you know when you go outside into a warehouse district and they're tearing up the concrete, your car's in the grass, and there's a concrete truck outside, and that's peaceful? That's how much production was going on in there when I went outside.
First of all, this is not the warehouse district.
What is this?
In Tribeca, when they first came
Are we not
out,
in a warehouse?
No.
What's next to us?
Businesses.
Warehouses.
No, no,
What's
we're-
across from us?
More
Car
businesses.
warehouses.
No, this is Tribeca.
What is Tribeca?
Tribeca's in New York, where they had all these brownstones that were like rubble and then rumble and whatever, and they had to fix them. Now you can't even buy one of them bad boys.
Well, just wait and see
Tens
what
of hundreds
happens
of millions
here.
of dollars. But this is Tribeca.
People should call us and let us know how their day their day has been going.
How many
And we had a
patches
new
did you
coffee
put
pot
on?
too.
And we have a new coffee pot that doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
No, we
Why?
can't figure it out.
Didn't Kennedy figure it out?
Yeah, right. Kennedy figured out her glass of tea. She hit a button and hit a button and hit a button and hit a button and hit it, and she hit every button and it finally went on.
Okay, it worked then.
It doesn't work well.
Happy holidays to you, by the way. We have our new Christmas tree up. We've got the lights, the stockings, our menorahs are out, our dreidels are here ready to play. Gretchen wants to play.
Gretchen doesn't even know what a dreidel. She thinks it's ladle, like drinking.
No, she knows it's a dreidel. They want to learn how to play the game.
Gretchen thinks it's a ladle that you
Do you
drink
know how to
soup
play
out of.
dreidel?
Yeah.
You know what all the symbols are?
On the dreidel?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what that means, right? Gimel, Dalet,
No.
Haitian, get some, get none,
I want
get some.
How do I get some?
What is it?
What?
What is the
Gimel,
get some?
Dalet,
Yeah.
Haitian. You
I don't know
give
by
for the
heart.
Gimel.
I'd have to look at it.
There's too many rules to your game.
I think the Gimel you give, the
We
Dalet,
just used to spin it and
you divide.
we'd get candy out of it.
Listen,
the Nun you get none,
Yeah.
and the Shin you get some. But I don't know how much
Get some what?
is.
What am I getting here?
Some gelt.
this is nice, Ring. Watch out
Some
now.
gelt.
Listen, some gelt. What the hell is that, fish?
Hanukkah gelt, chocolate money.
Oh, you know what? You
And then
gotta
you can
play
eat
the
it.
Puerto Rican game.
Puerto Rican dreidel game?
Yes.
That's like the shell game?
No, what you do is you pitch dice towards the wall,
Yeah.
or you pitch money towards the wall. Whoever gets closest to the wall wins.
Didn't they do that on West Side Story? Throw it
Yeah,
out.
that's pitching pennies.
Pitching it in, pitching
It's
pennies.
called pitching pennies.
It's all good, though.
It's a Puerto Rican way of doing things. Welcome to Boca.
Welcome to Boca. But I'm excited. We've got a new line of coffee out. We've got a new line of cookie dough. We've got a new line of Serenity coming out.
Serenity. We got a new line of tea that comes out now. These 10 bags are going to be collector's items because they have a tea dipper.
It is a diffuser, I believe, is what
Yes,
they
it
call it,
is.
right?
And
you
I didn't
put
know
the-
what it was called.
You put the tea leaves in it. So the tea, I always wondered how you don't get the tea in your water. How the
You use a
leaves,
tea dipper.
You use one of these diffusers, and
Yes.
you put it in this beautiful little silver diffuser, and it
And
goes
you
in the
dunk
water.
it in the
And
water.
you dunk it, and you do that.
And you take it out. And this bag of tea makes 85 cups of tea.
Really?
85, yeah. And do you know that the average of the price of the bag, the average cup of tea will cost you 25 cents
Wow. Is that
on
true?
85 cups. Yeah,
85 cups in a bag?
Yeah.
Is that a big bag of tea?
big enough for 85 cups. But I gotta tell you,
85 servings? Which is
Yeah.
85 teaspoons.
of those little,
How many
dippers.
teaspoons in a...
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't do the measurement. I'm not good at
It's
math on that. I don't know what to
85
tell you.
trinkets of the tea dipper. A Tranquility tea.
So what do you want for Christmas? Because it is now officially holiday season. Cher was on the Christmas tree lighting, so we are officially, and Spotify was playing her music today for holiday music already.
So, did you see yesterday? This is current events on the show. Did you see yesterday how Spotify sent us gift wrap music? In other words, your show. So they gave you your show gift wrap, gave you all the information, who listened to your show the most and all that. So apparently, this is something that went out across the country. Did you know about this?
No.
Everybody got this, not only us. I thought it was only us, but
Yeah.
everybody got it. So CBS News this morning said, do you know who the #1 most listened to artist is in the world, according to Spotify? Anybody know?
Michael Jackson.
No.
John Legend.
No, it's a
Cher.
female. No, not Cher.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Who's with the football player?
Oh, Taylor Swift. Yeah, she's
Taylor Swift
truth.
destroyed everybody.
Truth.
Numero uno. So they say, okay, multiple choice. Who is it? Taylor Swift. Nobody else was on the list. Not even close.
She had, I think, 6 #1 songs this year in Spotify.
Most listened to.
But since we're with True Oldies on 95.3, 96.9, so the question to the audience is, do you know the 7 songs that Cher has had at #1 for 7 decades?
Yes, because
One per decade.
that's impossible. Because
We
Cher
talked
is
about
not
it this
80
morning,
years
though.
old.
She's 77.
Yeah, but she's not 80. 7 decades, that means that when she was born, she had a hit song in the first 10 years.
So what
Maybe
if she was
did.
born in the 50s and then she had it in the 60s,
60, 70, 80, 90, 2000.
2010,
10,
and
20.
20s? 7.
She was born when?
She had to have been born in the 40s. She was 40, probably
She's
46.
77. 77 minus 224. When was this woman born?
1946.
So she had to have a '1 hit in the first 10 years of her
In the
life.
60s she did.
50. No, that's impossible.
Why? In the 60s,
67, 80.
60s, 70s,
You're right.
80s.
Well, what song did she have as a hit?
Well, that's the question I'm posing to all our listeners on True Oldies.
If True Oldies, if you know the answer to this, play the song so we know.
Brianna, can you find the top 7 songs that Cher has in #1 for across the generations?
Seven. What is it?
Believe was the one for
Didn't
last
she have a
decade.
hit with
20s.
Sonny Bono?
Cher.
Yeah.
She had totally.
She had one hit with him at the very beginning. I Shot the Sheriff. What was it?
We're going to find out. You know the song Believe?
No.
If you believe in love, I won't sing it because I'm not Cher. Over 20 years ago, 25 years ago, that
don't know
song
that
came out.
song.
Yes, you do. You've heard. But I can't believe it's been 25
I don't know
years.
it because you keep changing the words to the song. It's not Bald-Headed Woman.
How did you like that? We had
Oh, we have to make that announcement because we promised we would.
We had Willie Cintron in today on Jive Talking, right? He's got a big event planned for this weekend at the Willow Theater in Boca Raton at Sugar Sand Park. Tomorrow night, Friday night, Saturday, there's a 1 p.m., 7 p.m., and then Sunday's a 1 p.m. And we're talking about the Bee Gees and Barry Gibb, and I always changed the lyrics growing up to the song. So More Than a Woman, in my mind, was Bald-Headed Woman.
And you got him all
And then
confused.
he's singing Bald-Headed Woman, I know.
And he was practicing for the concert. He says, I can't believe you did this to me. I keep saying Bald-Headed Woman.
Don't you ever just make up lyrics? I don't make them up. In my mind, that's what they sound like.
No, I don't make
You're
up
still
lyrics.
making my eyes twitch.
I don't even sing them. Did you
Brianna,
find
we have
it?
answers?
So Believe is #1.
Believe is #1, and that was 25 years ago, so that was in the 2000s? Do you have a mic? 1998? No way. Wow.
I don't know. Maybe this is wrong.
That's probably right, though. 25 years ago. Think about
We
it.
should invite Cher to come down and talk.
How amazing does she
You know
look,
who
though?
knows Cher?
Who?
Roy.
Oh, wow.
Maybe we get an interview.
That would be amazing. All right, you going to read them for us?
Did you find it or you don't find it?
She found it.
I found some. I found a
found
website that says some.
What's
So
it say?
it says Believe it was #1 out of like 10 songs. Like If I Could Turn Back Time,
That was a big one.
If I could turn
All right, don't sing.
back time.
What else?
Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves,
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. All right,
Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down,
that one.
I don't know that.
I Found Someone was #5,
I found someone.
Half Breed,
That one I remember.
Take
#6,
Half Breed was with,
Big with Sonny Bono.
correct.
Just Like Jesse James.
Oh, now they want me to sing.
That was #7. Do you want me to continue?
So there you go. She did 7
Which was
songs.
the other
and
one?
7. Okay. Jesse James.
8 was Dark Lady, 9 was Take Me Home, and 10 was The Way of Love.
Amazing. What
And
an
I gotta tell you,
entertainer, right?
I gotta tell you, she has a new Christmas album out. She's never done it before, and she has it out. And she had Stevie Wonder's on there. Stevie Wonder and that Bublé guy, you like the bubbly
Michael
guy.
Bublé,
That guy,
yes.
he's on there too.
It's going to be a great album. I need to download it on Spotify. Do you remember? We're so old. Everyone listening to True Oldies has to be our demographic, where you would actually go to the store. I don't remember buying albums so much, but I remember buying the 8-track tapes and the cassette tapes, and you had to wind them with your pencil if the string came out. Remember if the film came out?
You wound it with your pencil?
Yeah.
Yes, I
or-
remember
or
that,
my
but I didn't
pinky
wind it with
finger.
a pencil.
Well, what would happen if the film came out? You'd have to rewind it,
I
right?
used my sister's finger.
And then it never came back in. Or then when the kids were growing up, I'd run to Target on Black Friday and get DVDs and CDs. And now I'm thinking I want to go get Cher's album, but I don't have to go anywhere except to my phone, and all I have to do is go to Spotify or Apple Music and download it. It's pretty amazing technology.
You're kind of scary. You were playing her Cher album this morning.
I
wasn't
wasn't. All I asked for was holiday music, and because it hit #1
They
since
hit it?
last night, boom, on our holiday
you? They
music.
played it.
Isn't that amazing?
I gotta tell you, and I always liked Cher. I liked her in the movie The Mask. Remember the movie Mask? Her son was, allegedly her son was born deformed. And,
Do you remember
she was
Mermaid?
mom.
Where she was Mrs. Flax. So we used to, my mother was like Mrs. Flax, totally to the max. So everything is an hors d'oeuvre. It's like what we do here in our refrigerator. You take everything out and I put it out on the table. And you know, no matter what I put out, Richard Sosa will eat it. Guarantee you there is nothing that we put out that this
Richard
man
Sosa would eat it.
does not eat. And we would tease about, there's the mask. And if you put toothpicks in it, it becomes like an hors d'oeuvre. So all that cheese I cut up, if I put toothpicks in it, we would have an hors d'oeuvre here. If I put the whole charcuterie tray that Grace's parents set, it would be gone.
What happened to that?
It's still in the fridge. I got to put it together. But I've eaten
You
the
have
parts.
to put a charcuterie board together?
Well, because we got the olives and we got the peppers and we got the cheese and we got the
You
bread.
should have done that today when they were doing the tree. You're not
I wasn't
thinking.
here. I was at the dentist.
Not all day.
And then I came back and you guys were done. I've never seen a tree go up so fast with all the ornaments and
They
everything.
had 12 kids working on
The
it.
only thing we have left to do is put on the tree topper, and we need Shorty.
We need
to
Shorty
get to the
because
top.
we can't reach. It's too tall.
He says he's feeling better, but he's not 100%.
I know.
But I do know that whatever's going around, this flu is knocking people out.
So if you have the flu, stay home.
It's knocking them out sick. They're not testing positive for COVID, and they're out sick for a week, and they come back to work, and they're not contagious, but they're still feeling pretty yucky.
Listen, did I tell you that December 9th and 10th, True Oldies is going to be at the pickleball? What's the matter with your eye?
My eye is twitching.
At the
You make me
pickleball in West
nervous.
Palm Beach. I'm going to be there. I don't know if you're going to be there, but I'm going to be there with some crew promoting us and South Florida Oldies up there. It's going to be fun, showing how we are the only radio station you can see.
Well,
If you go
Andrew
to-
was out at the pickleball event today at the
Different
Delray
one, yeah.
Beach Tennis Center, and he was filming interviews and doing everything for the pickleball show that airs tomorrow.
Airs tomorrow at 6:30.
He's got some work to do tonight, I think.
He says it's very, he shot it in line, so he has to go boop, 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 boop.
That's Andrew.
Yeah, he says that, and then 20 hours later.
So Denise walks in and she says to Josh, you ought to love this. The studio right now is perfectly in line and everything is all put back nicely, nice as you say. And she walks in and it's chaos and there's chairs and there's a chiropractic table and we're putting up pictures and she says to Josh, is Andrew coming in tonight? Which
She
was,
said that?
she said that right to Josh. And I was like, oh my gosh. And he looks and poor Josh, been working hard all week. And he says, I don't know if Andrew's coming in. And then Kennedy says, or someone says, oh, Andrew's here. So everyone goes looking for Andrew. They're like, Garcia just walked in. It wasn't Garcia. Everyone got all excited and he wasn't here. So see how much he's well needed here on Thursday nights?
Were they looking for Andrew or were they looking for Josh?
They were looking for Andrew.
Andrew was in the meeting with me and
No, he
Nan.
hadn't come in yet. So everyone got a little nervous that he wasn't coming in on a Thursday night.
That's because Andrew is like, it's like
Sorry, he's laughing.
It's like Nero.
Because he comes in and
He
everyone
comes
can
in,
like breathe
and
again.
everybody's at attention. Andrew's here, and
Josh
nobody
is-
moves. They don't even breathe. They hold their breath. While he moves around like a stealth.
And Josh is, you see camera 2 is now over here. We moved it
What the hell is that? Why?
because see what happens when you go in meetings?
Why is that there?
Camera 2 is there because camera 3 and 4 are the same cameras, which gives us the same apparently focus, light, aperture, all of that. So when they're next to each other, we get the same shot. Whereas camera 2 can stand on its own and get this lovely shot over here.
Right. And then
That's what I was
And then
told.
you guys taped the show, overmodulated. Then you taped another show with no sound, and you're moving cameras like it makes a big deal. Okay.
That's what I was
Wow.
told.
This portion of the show is brought to you by Super Patch. They have a focus patch.
Actually, this portion of the show is brought to you by Frank A. Ruffolo. Check it out. You can also get your super patch at boca.superpatch.com. But we have a raffle here for all of Frank's books.
When are you pulling that raffle?
December 20th. Thank you. There it is. boca.superpatch.com. Everything from focus
Get a patch.
to pain relief to anti-inflammatory. You've been walking, no joke, over 6,000 steps a day.
Yes.
I tease you because you go out for a walk in the middle of and I'm really glad you go out for a walk. I'm thrilled you go out and you do what you do. It's just your timing on when you do it. And I'm walking down the hallway thinking, if he's sitting down, I don't really know what I'm going to do with myself because we've got 6 shows and chaos happening. And I walk back there and I look backstage and you're sitting there.
I was having an applesauce.
Eating. Just like yesterday, you were
applesauce.
sitting here having a piece of pizza. And I thought,
What do you want me to do? You were doing production. There was nothing for me to do.
because I was like, oh my gosh, spinning
And I was
crazy.
communicating with Garcia.
Which was important because then he came in.
I wasn't communicating with Garcia.
But it's just funny to see. But Super Patch has enabled you to do these walks every day.
That's right. And I told you I'm going to go for a walk. Is that okay? You say yes. No, all of a sudden I come back and the train tracks and the trains are everywhere. People, bodies
How long
everywhere.
does it take for you to walk 3 miles? 40 minutes?
Today it took no, because I got 3 phone calls outside when I got in here. I got 3 other people that wanted to do shows.
Which is good.
So I had to take the phone call.
Which is
And then I
amazing.
had the chiropractor pull up. He has a hot ride. Boom, boom. And there's no parking.
There's no parking.
You didn't tell him about the chaos we got going on here.
Yeah, we
so
got a
he
new
says, can I
sidewalk."
park here on the side? He says, absolutely. Meanwhile, he don't know who I am. You can park here, you can park there, you can park anywhere you want.
So the guy that comes in today for one of the shoots, and I look at him and I know he looks familiar, and I said to you,
Yes.
if I say to him, do I know you? You look familiar. It sounds totally like a pickup line, right? So I don't say it. But if I don't say it and he recognizes me and I don't acknowledge that I know him, then it's rude. So I wasn't quite sure how to play this off. So I actually said, I know this sounds like a pickup line, which is like totally a pickup
That
line.
is so not
I know
what
this sounds
to
like a
do.
pickup line,
That is hard.
but
You
I
didn't
think
do that.
100%. But I think I've met you before. Have you been here? I said, have you been here before? He said, no, but I was at your other studio in Delray. He said, you and the man with the hat.
What you had to say was, did we ever interview you? You don't
But we
have to say it
hadn't.
again. But that's all you had to say. I know this is like a pickup line. Yeah, I would never get away with anything like that. Never. I tell people, I know you. And they go, you do? Yeah, I don't know who their name
And
is.
she says, yeah, you look
How
familiar,
can you say
you and the
that?
man with the hat, because
I'm just
I can
devastated.
kinda
Now
get
I
away
know
with
why I walk
anything.
out of here.
But it was
Why
a
would
great
you say
interview.
something
so
like
he used
that?
to be in solar panels, and now he does insurance. But it was a nice
Solar
interview.
insurance?
Solar panels, and now he does life
Solar
insurance because people
insurance?
understand that. Yeah, Dawn and Freddy, man in the yellow hat, all of that good stuff.
I tell you, that's how they identify me.
I think we got 2 minutes. You ready to wrap this up?
Yes, how do you get your super patch?
boca.superpatch.com. Check it out for more questions. You can always give us a call right here at the studio at 888-994-4995, Studio A. And check out Frank's books, frankaruffolo.com or Amazon, or right here at the studio. We have all signed books. All of his books, purchase one between now and December 18th and get entered into a drawing to win his entire collection. We've got the basket right here of all of them. Pretty amazing. If you watch the news on what's going on, and I know what's in Frank's books, it's just mind-blowing.
He predicts what was going to happen back 10 years ago.
100%.
Also, come on down, check out the tree. We have a wishing well inside by the tree as well, if you want to do that. Toys for Tots. Michelle's coming tomorrow. She's going to be on the show. She's doing the Toy for Tots drive. So we're going to be promoting that tomorrow as well. So if you go to our Facebook page, you can see on that if you want to participate on that as well.
Stay within the holiday spirit, what it's all about. It is definitely the season of giving. So give. It's always better to give than to receive. And for the kids, actually next Friday we have a special show lined up. We've got the children from Somerset Academy coming up from North Miami. We've got 25 kids kicking off our holiday music specials with their chorus.
And if you're going to dress up your tree, because now is the time, not before Thanksgiving, now is the time, remember to have your coquito. Because a tree without coquito is just a tree.
And there you have it.
That's like the
Yeah, I know what
pickleball
it
and
is.
the pickle.
All right, have a great night, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. drive time.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show After Hours. If you want to be a part of the show or simply call in, That's 866-224-5422. We'll see you next time.
The opinions expressed on the